Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, my Charlotte Tilbury products are finally here. This is how the concealer came and this is how the powder came. So we're going to test these bad boys out. And yeah. Alright, so if you want to see my thoughts on these new complexion products from Charlotte Tilbury, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, as you all know, Miss Charlotte loves to put a bunch of claims on here. Yeah. This is what the concealer looks like your ordinary concealer, and it does have a doe foot. So, yeah, this looks like a light, a very light shade. It feels thick in consistency, and yeah, it feels pretty thick. So I think I'm going to tread softly with this concealer. Okay, face is nice and primed, and I am going to go in with the concealer first just because it's so light. And I already primed my under eyes. I used the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Under Eye and Eyelid Primer. You guys know I enjoy that, and priming my under eyes actually helps with my dryness. Yeah, it definitely feels almost like a cream. Feels kind of thick. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I picked this shade, and it seems like they run light. Plus, she's calling this the Radiant Concealer, and I was excited for this, duh. But once I saw the claims that she was releasing a brightening concealer, I was a little bit worried, because she was promoting that she basically created this so that you can highlight your face with the concealer, and that's not what I personally use my concealers for. Okay, this is a Morphe M335, and I usually blend down here first. Okay, it's blending. Does it have a scent? It does have a scent. It almost reminds me of a men's cologne. Oh, maybe it's, I just washed my brushes. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, that blended out pretty easy. It's definitely a very light shade. It like matches my face versus. But I feel like less is more when it comes to my under eyes. Okay, this is what the concealer is looking like, and it looks very smoothing. 100%. I am actually shocked. I did not think I was going to like this, honestly, especially after seeing the promos of her saying that she meant this pretty much to be a brightening concealer. I don't wear brightening concealers, but like, it doesn't look too bad right now because my face is still light and I haven't put on my foundation, but still, like, formula wise, my under eyes actually look very smooth, which is very rare. Like, it literally almost looks like I already have powdered my under eyes. I wonder if you can see that. So so far, first couple of minutes in, okay, all right, let me go ahead and put on the rest of my base, and I'll be back and we'll move on to the powder. All right, guys, now let's talk about this powder. It is the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish Powder, 100%. I'm not sure why I purchased this. I don't like super brightening under eye powders. I prefer something that's just going to set my under eyes. Yeah, I don't want a brighter under eye because I feel like it actually ages me. All right, so this has a 24-month shelf life and it was made in Italia and it retails for $46. A little pricey. Here is what the component itself looks like, and I feel like it feels very light. I was not expecting for it to feel this light. Okay, here is what the compact looks like. There's two shades. There's this one, which is the translucent, and it's meant for like your light and medium skin tone individuals. And then there's the shade tan, which looks like a like nudie shade, and it's meant for like your tan and deep individuals because it's meant to be a brightening under eye powder. So that's why I'm like, why did I purchase this? The new Complexion Perfecting Brightening Powder to brighten, blur, and lift the look of your eyes and face. I'll try using it to set my whole face. I'll try. The Charlotte Tilbury powder, for some reason, is not really working so well for my under eyes anymore. It makes them look dry, which I don't enjoy. I'm not sure why. I have the shade Fair and then I have the shade Medium in the Look of Love palette. So I've been kind of retesting it, and yeah, it's a little, I don't know, my under eyes just look a tiny bit more dry than I wish they did. All right, so let me swatch this real quick. Okay, it feels light. Has a lot of pigment. So this concealer is actually like it's barely creased, if any, and by creasing I mean more than normal creasing, like settling into my fine lines. Like I feel like my complexion looks really good right now. So we're gonna jump into this, and I use a puff to set my under eyes. All right, here we go. Should I do let me do the other eye with her powder. This is in one Fair. I'm gonna use a different end of the brush. Like I said, I've been using this week just to see if I still feel like it's making my under eyes dry, and it is. At least it has been. Okay, let me know if you can tell a difference. I feel like this eye actually looks more smooth than this one. Like maybe the formula is different. I'm liking this side better, and I don't think it brightened up my under eyes too much. I don't feel like it did. Right? I hope you can see. Okay, let me finish off the rest of my face. All right, guys, and here is the finished look. It's later on in the afternoon, so I had to go like pretty simple. I don't have the time. I'm literally racing against the sun because it's close to going completely down. All right, so I did finish up the face, and I used a lot of Charlotte Tilbury. I think pretty much all Charlotte Tilbury. I used the Look of Love palette and the Nude Gasm Face palette. And I did use the powder in here, which is supposed to be the medium shade for the full face on this side. And I used the new powder on this side. I don't know. I don't think you can tell the difference. I think this side definitely just look a tiny bit brighter, but not by a lot. But I do feel like my complexion is looking on point right now. I did go in to the Nude Gasm. I used the bronzer and the blush in the Look of Love palette as well. And then I also used these two bronzers, just kind of mixed them, and also the blush. I totally forgot highlighter. I have not put any highlighter on. Okay, I'm back. I put on just a tiny bit of highlighter and I used the one in the Nudegasm Face palette. For the lips, I have Pillow Talk lip liner and lipstick. It's like a classic. And I have nothing on my eyes other than mascara. Like I said, I'm literally racing against the sun. Concealer wise, because I have my thoughts, my first impression thoughts. And so far, I'm liking this more than I thought I was going to like it. One, I thought it was just going to be too brightening to where I couldn't even make it work. But I feel like it actually looks pretty good. And I'm liking this side with the new powder more than this side with her old powder. I don't know if the fact that it's translucent, maybe the formula is a tiny bit different, but I'm definitely liking this side better. On this side, you probably can't even see it, it is accentuating just a tiny bit of my dryness, and on this side I don't see it. And I feel like even though I used a tiny bit, it's actually doing a decent job at covering like that blue-green tint that I have under my eyes. I'm not mad at all at what I'm looking at, like at all. I'm honestly a little surprised that I'm liking this more than I thought I was going to. I'm not gonna lie. I do have her Magic Away concealer. This one, I hate this packaging. Okay, got it open. First of all, this is so unsanitary. As you can tell, I have used quite a bit. It's a little thick. It's a little drying. I did put this in one of my foundation and concealer rotations and I was able to make it work, but I literally have to use the smallest amount. I feel like the formula is not on par with all of the other amazing products that Charlotte Tilbury has to offer. I hope that makes sense. So I'm honestly happy that I enjoy this one because I didn't think I was going to. Like I said, when I saw the promos that this is a brightening concealer, I was like, man, I don't like brighter under eyes. I just don't. Same with the powder. She's promoting it as a brightening under eye powder. And even though it is showing a tiny bit brighter than this side where I have the other formula, I do like it. I do like what I see. All right, so I can't do the wear test today, so I'll go ahead and insert the clip here of the check-in or whatever I end up doing for the wear test and just let you know how my under eyes look and how the powder performed. I do remember that her original powder, even though it's really nice and it does a really good job at setting my makeup and making me look flawless, I don't think it does well with keeping my oils at bay, if I remember correctly. So we'll see how this new powder acts and if I can use it like as a actual setting powder or if it's just going to be like a finishing powder. And then here are the swatches, and the concealer hasn't dried. You can actually still blend it out, which is interesting. Let's see the powder. The powder's sticking. Okay, all right, so let me go ahead and put that clip in here so that you can see how the wear test went, and then I'll see you for the outro. All right, guys, good morning. It is 10:15 in the morning, and I finished applying the concealer and the powder at 10 a.m. I have pretty much on the same thing that I did for the first portion of this video. I forgot to tell you which foundations I used. I used the Airbrush and the Beautiful Skin, 5.5 in the Airbrush and 6 neutral in the Beautiful Skin foundation. And the only thing that I did different was I set the whole face with the new powder this time. The powder is in my under eyes and on the whole face. As far as the concealer, I'm still really liking the way it lays down. It doesn't settle into my fine lines as quickly as I find other concealers do. So far, the formula I feel is on point. In one of the reviews that I watched, the girl stated that it had glitter, but it wasn't like glitter. It was very subtle, very fine. Best way I can describe it is a pearlescent type of pearl. I just noticed it today when I was applying it, and last night actually when I was in the bathroom I did notice it. It's very subtle, it's not a lot. That's probably where you get the glow from this concealer, which I don't feel you notice so much because I don't use a ton of it. Yeah, here it is. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this powder can contain my oils. All right, guys, I am back. It is 4:15 in the afternoon, and got my little mirror here. It looks okay. The powder has definitely settled into my fine lines. I wonder if you could see it. So I probably have to tap that out, and it wouldn't be as bad if I had like eyeshadow on, but without eyeshadow I can really see what it's gonna do, you know? The powder, I think it's holding up okay. I did go outside, but I think maybe if I use different primers. As of now, it's not, I mean, it's looking okay. It looks naturally glowy. They're okay. I still really enjoy the concealer formula. I think it is pretty. The powder, I'm not 100% sure on yet. I would have to keep using it. So first impressions, it looks beautiful upon first application, but wear test, it went okay. Well, that's it. Those are my final thoughts. Okay. All right, well, that concludes this wear test. Yeah, I will keep using it, and I'll probably give updated thoughts on it on some other video. Okay, well, I will go ahead and hand you off to outro Mary. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope this review helped you out in deciding whether you want to pick up either of these products. I don't know how the wear test went, but you guys already know that is future Mary. I'm in the past right now. But so far, first impressions, 100%. I'm actually really loving what I'm seeing. I really am. So I'm hoping and praying that the wear test went well. Okay, let me know down below if you decided to pick this up before waiting for some reviews. I would love to know, and if it worked out well for you. All right, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.